Okay, it has been a while since I have done a stream. Thought I would hop on and give an update. So I have three Apex accounts that I have to activate. Well, one I just activated. Three I have to Three more I have to activate. But I've been trading the Topstep account, the XFA this week, and I've got it to plus 1364. I have locked it out for the session, which I absolutely love their feature on that. And it is like really kept me accountable. And I am loving that so far. I love that feature. So I'll go right here and I'll show you guys the P&L for this week, 1364, 59.51% win rate, daily win 58%, and then I can scroll on down here and see the trade performance. So my best trade was $442.20. My worst trade was negative $279.72. That was on gold, which I usually don't trade. So makes sense there. What's cool about this too is you can see, like right here, I have a 75% win rate on trades that I held for 45 seconds to a minute. A minute to 2 minutes have a 71% win rate. The 10 minutes to 30 minutes have an 80% win rate. And the hour has a 100% win rate. 2 to 4 hours has a 67% win rate. So right here you can see Monday was $209, Tuesday $211, Wednesday $215, Thursday was $317, and then today, tonight's overnight session was $410. So which brings the total to $1364 for the week. And sorry, that's an alarm I set. I've got to go do something real quick. I'll be right back. But yeah, I don't mind. I'll just leave this up here. So yeah, so 1364 this week profit there on my Topstep XFA. So I'll be right back. We'll look at probably going to make a trade in the Apex account as soon as it activates here. But yeah, just give me just a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Um, Oh, hi, Gigi. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, so it's been a wild ride the past couple of weeks. So, you know, I'm a federal employee, so it has been absolutely bonkers and super stressful. And I mean, I feel like overall my job is secure, but a lot of people's jobs aren't. So, anyway, uh, I don't want to get too political on my channel, but yeah, so this update on my accounts. Like I said, the lockout feature with Topstep is like, well, with Topstep X. I don't think you can use a lockout feature on any of their other platforms, but the Topstep X lockout feature is my absolute favorite thing ever because you can't go in and change it. Once you're locked out, you're locked out. You're done. So yeah, so I've just been utilizing that feature a lot, and I really like it. I think I am gonna take a payout, only a small one though. Anywhere from $200 to $500 because that'll still leave me with a pretty good drawdown. And I've just been focusing on a couple $100 a day. And once I hit that, then I just hit the lockout button. So tonight should have been a whole lot better actually. But I was just just trading micros. How many funded accounts do you have? Yeah, so actually, Apex is my main prop firm. But I wanted to do a Top Step account, so I have one I just activated tonight. I've got 3 more that I have to activate. So yeah, but that's all the funded accounts I have actually. And this still has not activated just yet. Kind of interesting because I just activated it a few minutes ago, so I don't know why it hasn't gone through just yet, but it hasn't. Hopefully it won't take forever to go through. And I may log on here on another screen. Let's see. I literally just paid for it like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes ago, but I would have thought it would have activated by now. Maybe not. Oh gosh. I mean, it's a little odd it hasn't activated because normally it doesn't take that long. I have noticed that okay, well, it's there. I mean, it's showing I paid for it, the lifetime fee. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I don't know why it's not, I don't know why it's not there yet. I got the email that the monthly subscription, was canceled, and then, whenever I paid the lifetime fee for the activation, so I don't know why it's not really activated yet. That's kind of strange. yeah, so Kisun, yes, I have the Topstep X account, which is this one. And then I have three total at Apex, but I've only activated one of them. I got to activate the other two. I'm waiting on a payout. I'm waiting actually on the payout from Topstep X to activate the other two Apex. Don't tell them. And then I'll also just like put some money back in my options account. So I'm gonna probably fire that back up here pretty shortly as well. So I mean that's where I started was trading options. I just sort of found futures later, but I'm wanting this top step or this Apex to go ahead and activate because I want to set some orders down here. I mean, we've already gone two down on the day here on Nasdaq. But if we come back and touch, I think we may touch this liquidity here around these 350 463 area, 477 area, and I want to put some buy orders down here. So yeah, I'm hoping this thing activates here soon because I wanna set some orders down there to buy. Even if it's just, a few micros. What the hell? Like, I don't understand why it's not activating. Because I did the Trade of 8 one. I was like, let me make sure I actually did the Trade of 8 one and not the Rhythmic. Because I have two Rhythmic I need to activate. Um, so, yeah, I don't know why the Trade of 8 one is taking so long to activate. Kind of strange. So, I mean, I can't make any trades until that's activated. Because I locked my top step, so locked it out for the session. So it's done. It's locked. Right here you can see lockout. Oh, I can't even trade that again even if I wanted to until Sunday. So that one's that. Um I don't know on there like yeah, see I really want this Apex to activate because the anywhere from 503 all the way down to 380 to 316, like I want to be buying in this area for, a dip buy. We went two down on the week. If you go to the day, we've already gone two down on the day, even though they've kind of turned it into a hammer. So yeah, I mean, if they get back above the 694, I'd look for maybe around 778 for them to start, all the way up in here to 869 up previous week's low. So I don't know, like if they continue to sell it off, I really want to be a buyer down here in the 300 areas. But I need this freaking top or Apex to activate. Maybe if I log on to Tradeovate itself, it'll activate. I don't know. Nope, it is not there. Ugh, that's very aggravating. because I see on the signature I completed the payment link. Like, all of that is good. I know sometimes it has taken a while to activate, but usually not this long. Like, I'm gonna check my email again, make sure. I mean, I'm looking at the dashboard. It looks like everything looks fine. I got the email. Yeah, it says your performance account is active, but it's not there. There's the payment receipt. I I don't understand. I don't understand why it's not there, but it's not. um. So Kisan, I trade a system called the Strat, and so the targets are going to be different because there's something in the Strat called oh my gosh, what's it called? Magnitude. So, like this, for instance, this was almost an outside day today, or well, Thursday during the day. Wednesday night overnight session, Thursday during the day. So this was an inside day on Wednesday or Tuesday. Tuesday. I got my days mixed up. So based on that, I'm like, okay, we're either going to have a 2 up or a 2 down. I was thinking we were probably going to have a 2 down, and that's what it did, but I got a little bit faked out last night when we went up. So at one point on my Topstep account, I was down like $1,200, and then I got it all back plus 300. So I ended the day like plus 300, which is where, this where this calendar day is right here. So the plus 317, and then I locked the account. So anyway, the magnitude, when you're like almost an outside day, because it's not, but the magnitude, your first magnitude was here at 20,991. The second one was here at 20,790, and then this was the third. Because if you look through all of this is what the Strat would call pivot machine gun. Now this is the daily chart, right? But you've got all these pivots lined up here. And 5 pivots in a row equal a pivot machine gun. So, because the week was already red, right? So like if you look here on the week on NQ, and I'll expand this out. So if you look here on the week, we were already red. So I was just looking for this to expand downward. Especially as long as these areas held, short. So I don't really per se go for points. I mean, it just kind of depends on what time frame I'm trading, but as long as I like the profit for the day, I'm kind of good, because I'm very busy, honestly, and I have a very stressful job. So, I look at trading as extra income, and then also as a hobby. So as long as I'm making some money, and you know, I'm good overall. But yeah, so there's something in the strat called magnitude, and you can look at Sarah Strat Sniper's channel in order to determine that and where your stop goes. So what I try to do for the most part is at least swing one micro to magnitude, right? So let's see. So yeah, so you can go right here. Actually, so she actually went over this trade last night on a live session. I don't know. I thought she did a video on magnitude. This would probably cover it right here. Learn where to take profit. So I learned a lot of the strat from the guy who created it, Rob Smith. But I also learned a ton from Sarah. A ton. And if you don't know how to trade the strat, or you want to learn more about the strat, I want to encourage you to go to her channel because she has all the education on that. So, you can just go through and do her playlist, and it'll, teach you the strat, basically. So, yeah, so really, I don't have like a super. It's hard to quantify, I guess, is my point. As long as I'm taking the trade and I'm green, I'm fine. What I've had problems with in the past is over trading. And that's why I really like that lockout feature from Topstep. I wish Apex had it. Why the hell is this account not activating? This makes me mad. It says it's active on my email, but it is not showing up on Tradeovate. And it is a Tradeovate one that I activated, not a Rhythmic. That doesn't make much sense. The signature is complete. The payment is complete. I don't know. It's very strange. It usually doesn't take that long. I don't know. I guess if it's not there soon, I'll have to send in a support ticket. Great. Because I really wanted to be able to trade that account. Anyway, anywhere from 20,433 to 20,388, I would definitely want to be a buyer of NQ. Now, if we get a 2 down next week, 20,135 down to this area, 19,800. There is a volume imbalance here between 19,696 and 19,4. basically 19.5. But there is that volume imbalance there. And that's a pretty significant one too. It has been filled. It got filled back. So this goes all the way back to June. There was that gap that week. We did fill it, but this created a broadening formation and then up. If I'm speaking a foreign language to you guys, I would definitely go look at Sarah's channel. Because she will teach you all these concepts. Broadening formation, 2 up, 2 down, inside, outside, which is also called an engulfing candle. But yeah, so next week, I hope we get a 2 down week. Probably a little bit of, retracement and then down. So I really hope we get a 2 down week so I can be a dip buyer. But this is your broadening formation on the week here on NQ. Oh, it's really aggravating me that account has not activated. Because I want to set some orders. Some buy orders. Yep, not there. Aggravating as hell. Well, you know what? Let's activate the rhythmic one. Because I just got a deposit for something, for a part-time job that I do. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and activate the rhythmic one. That one will probably show up right away. Let's see. The rhythmic ones almost always activate instantly. So we can do that. Maybe I can go ahead and set some orders there. It just pisses me off that the Trade of 8 one is not there. Oh, Phoebe, knock it off. Alright, so the rhythmic one is activated. It should show up here really quickly. Oh, I will need to open my... We'll give it a couple minutes here, but I'll need to open this because it's rhythmic. I'll need to open Quant Tower or Ninja Trader for that. I'll just do the Quant Tower. So I run a VPS for Windows because I got the Mac Mini, and let's see here. Yeah, let's log out of here real quick. That The rhythmic, though, is almost always like instantaneous. It's a beautiful thing about the rhythmic. Let's see, is it there yet? Not yet. It may take a couple minutes. I don't know what's going on. Like, usually all these accounts are very quickly activated. You know what? Let me go do something real quick. I'll be right back. Keysun, do I think the strategy is consistent and profitable? Absolutely it is. It's the only thing that's made me profitable is learning the strat. The only thing. Not kidding. That, and I do use a couple ICT concepts, fair value gaps, but that's pretty much the only, that and volume imbalance and liquidity. Those are the only three ICT concepts I use. But yeah, I could not trade without the strat at all. Period. So yeah, I would not trade without the strat, because once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. You can't unlearn it, and you'll like it's its own language. It is its own language. But it's a gorgeous one once you learn it. It took me about a year learning it, and then it took me about another year to implement it and really get good at it. All right, so the PA account is there now. Good to know. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. Where'd we come from here? I'm going to take one along here, just a micro. See if we can get it back up here and here into this 89, 93 area there. Alright, so I'm in along 5 micros there. Alright. There we go. Quick 40 bucks. This NQ could come up here into around 97. So you're in this mother bar range. There you go. There's 97 hit. I'm gonna see if that trade evade activated yet. That just, I don't know, like, that really bothers me. No, it hasn't. That is crazy as hell. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I clearly activated it, but I don't know why it's not showing up. It's a nice little push there. Let's see if we can get back above that VWAP there. On into about 605. I'm going to take one micro. Phoebe, knock it off. I don't normally trade just one micro, but this is some crazy price action tonight, so. Let's see if we can get back above. I mean, this is VWAP here. Let's see if we can get back above. Go up here maybe into about 617, 615 area. Oh, for crying out loud. It's a good thing I didn't have a mini on, right? I mean, this is a very micro time frame that I'm on anyway. But I mean, if you go to the 30-minute, you'll see we're just kind of like we are so stuck right now at these levels. So yeah, we're just like super stuck right now. Until we get out of this range right here, like we are stuck like Chuck. I'm glad I'm glad I locked that Topstep account tonight. Very glad actually. I was like I went to the gym and I got off work, I went to the gym and I was like, you know what? I'm just like gonna go ahead and lock this Topstep account. So I locked it. Yeah, but I'm probably gonna have to bail on this trade here because, like I said, I was looking for downside anyway, and I don't really want to screw this new PA account up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and bail on that. I am gonna set some orders there on the larger time frame. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I was looking for. Oh, this definitely makes total sense now. So this is the 4-hour time frame. Until we get above this 652 area, I am not like super comfortable with the long, but we're just kind of chopping around down in here. There, if you look at that larger time frame, the previous 4-hour was a doji. So this, are we into the new? Yeah, we're already into the new 4-hour. So that makes a lot of sense now that I looked at that. So we're 24 minutes into this new 4-hour candle here. As long as this bottom here holds this 514, we could definitely rotate back up. Because they could have. This could be what the strat would call a TTO, okay? So what that is, means triangle they out. It creates a broadening formation, and it basically signifies a reversal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set an order here to buy. I'm going to buy one if we get above here, okay? So it's gonna buy me here, and then I will take profit somewhere around. I'm gonna take profit somewhere around the 800s area. So that's going to put me long, while I go to sleep. So it'll put me long if we get above this 657 area. And then it'll take profit here about 800. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I can't tell anybody what to do. I just think that they may have TTO'd here around 504. Tonight. So if you go to the daily, so right here, this low, if we start getting it back above the 600s, I'm comfortable with the long. I mean, I've got mine at 656. I was trying to give it a little bit of leeway just in case they touch this liquidity here at 610. But if we start closing above this area here, on a little bit larger, well, This is a daily, so yeah, we'd have to start closing back above there. So that's where that liquidity is there from yesterday. So if we can start closing back above there on a smaller time frame, I'm interested in going long. Because of this wick, and it could be a TTO. But they also could expand that down. Let me look on TradingView, because I can probably get a clearer picture on TradingView. See if this account's activated yet. Ugh, it really makes me mad. Because I really didn't want to spend the money to activate 2 accounts. It is not. I have a feeling I'm going to have to send a ticket in on that one. Yeah, so like I said earlier in the... Okay, so I just noticed something, and I'm glad I zoomed out. Okay, so I go off of something called a mother bar, which Rob went over. It's a great video. I'll show it to you here real quick. It's like one of my favorite strategies. So this right here, Rob Smith, Trading Inside a Mother Bar, he goes over this concept that I'm about to show you guys. That I just noticed the mother bar range we're in. Let me find it. Crap. I had it when I zoomed out and now I've kind of lost it. I think it's going to be... Can't be this one. Oh, it's here. Okay. All right. So if you go back here to November, and you just draw this fib here on this mother bar range. So I try to always find the mother bar range. So from there to there, so from 20,952 to 20,328. This one day was 600 points. Can you guys believe that? This one day back in November, on November the 6th, this was a 600 point day to the upside. So if we scroll back, scroll out. Okay, we are at the 0.382 of that day on the fib. So that's what I said. That's what I'm saying. They could have TTO'd tonight at that 504 area, 500 area. If they have, then I'm looking for more upside tomorrow during the day. If they haven't, then these areas down here, this 472 to 421 area, I'm looking to be a buyer in. So what I say, 470. Let's not get greedy. Let's do 480. This is just micro, so it's not gonna kill my account. So we'll do a 480 there. In fact, I don't want that to be a stop. I want that to be a limit buy right there too. Why is that doing a stop and not a limit? Gigi, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. You take care as well. Keeson, that was a good trade. What gave you the entry signal? Thank you. Just the strat, honestly. Like, I literally just trade the strat. I mean, I spent 9 months watching it with futures. So I don't know how else to trade but the strat. I'm glad I got out of that long, though. Did I make any money in this account tonight? I don't think so. Yeah, 21 bucks. All right, whatever. Yeah, I mean overall, like I hope we get some more downside and it picks up my orders here. Cuz I would love about another 100 points down to pick up a buy order. And it may get it. It may get it tonight. It may absolutely get it. So that's your daily lookout. We'll go back there to that. Let's go back to the 1 minute. So yeah, so this is what they call a TTO in the strat right here. They left the wick. Now they're going to push us up. Right here. Boom. Let's go. That just shows you a much shorter time frame. But yeah. All right. Another 20 bucks. Out. Now, if they build here, push us back up to VWAP, those are another 20 points. But we're in this mother bar range here. This TTO, they should push us up. Let's do one micro. This is just showing you guys, like, the strat, okay? I done made my money for the night, actually, on that Topstep account, so I don't mind messing around with the micro just to show you guys. Okay, also, so TTO, hammer, 2 up, followed by another 2 up. We should get another 2 up here to push us back up into the 90s there on that VWAP. But they also could palace around here in this madness. Because the reason I say that, your larger time frame is still to the downside. So probably just a little bit of short-term buy-in here. Or just kind of, I mean, it's definitely kind of hard to read on the daily. Like I said, unless they TTO down there at 505 or 500 area, then, you know, we could see some more downside. I don't know, like I've just this week, like I really made myself slow down too, and if I traded minis, it was short lived, and I pretty much switched to micros, which I'm probably spending more in commissions than I definitely would in a mini, but my nerves aren't racked. Because like I said, I got enough stress right now with my job. I don't need it in trading too. But yeah, I'm probably just going to take like I don't know if you can take. So I know with Top Step, 5 days over 200, you can take half, which I definitely have. But I don't know if you can take less than that. Like, can I just take a couple $100 out? I don't know. I don't know what they're. I haven't really like super dug into their payout policy. All right, so there's that push up into the 90s I was looking for earlier. But of course, they came and swept the downside first. That's the other thing about micros. I've just been way more relaxed about. Okay, well, let's let this sweep, and then go in the direction I was anticipating. So yeah, so for that reason, I may just kind of stick to micros for a while. It. I think micros are great, especially while you're building a buffer because you're not sweating bullets. I cannot tell you guys how many accounts I blew on Apex because I was sizing too heavy and those sweeps were coming and I wasn't really anticipating it. Um, and it was just like account after account just blown because I was way too heavy in minis when I should have been trading micros the whole time. Because I just feel like, too, with micros, you can just kind of take your time. I mean, I made $1,600 this week just trading micros. That's not too shabby. Keeson, yeah, thanks for tuning in. I would highly encourage you to check out Sarah Strat Sniper and learn the strat. It is literally the only thing that saved my trading, and it's free to learn. I mean, I trade it on my channel. Sarah trades it. A guy named Alex's options trade. Most people trade it with options and not futures, but I've made it work with futures. But yeah, Alex's options, 8x trades is another good one. Strat Soldier, all those guys trade the strat. Me and Sarah are the only females that I know that publicly trade the strat. I mean, there's definitely others that do, but we're the only public ones that I know of that trade the strat. But adding VWAP on a smaller time frame has also helped me a lot. I feel like so I've been using it for a couple of weeks. And it's really improved my trading, I would say. Oh, all right, guys. I am tired. It has been a super stressful week for me, and if you're in the states, please keep your government employees in mind. We are not being treated kindly at the moment. I've always kind of been one of these people too that I like to have something to fall back on. I mean, I've worked for the government for 22 years, and it's been a great career. Great career. Uh, I really enjoy my job. I enjoy the people I work with. I enjoy the people I serve. Um, but I always like to have something in my pocket where if it was to go away tomorrow, that I would still be okay and be able to survive. So, and I feel like trading has given that to me. So yeah, so if you look on the larger time frame here, like I said, this may be a TTO, but until we're out of this range, guys, I mean, if we start closing back above the 612, I'm comfortable that we're probably going to come back up through this mother bar range here on the hourly. But I don't know. We need to start closing above it. 54 bucks tonight in that just trading a micro. I mean, it's all right. Like I said, I I made my money tonight on the Topstep X account. 400 and something dollars. So, I locked that out, but you know, I I mean, if you guys tune into my channel, it's not going to be that channel that I'm trading like 10 lots of minis. Uh, I'm just not. Um, I mean, that's fun when you want to gamble and, trade an eval and that sort of thing, but I need some payouts. So, I mean, just this week here, if you're just tuning in, like, I'll show you my Top Step X account. And what's crazy about it is, I mean, of course, minus taxes and retirement and all those sorts of things. Um, what I made this week trading is almost what I brought home for two, like, it's it's definitely over a week of work, full-time work. Um, but yeah, so I mean, I get paid every 2 weeks, but 1,300 bucks trading in a week. I mean, it's not anything to brag about for sure, but it's just consistent. It's just consistent, and those consistent days like really add up. And again, I'm super thankful to Topstep and that lockout feature, because having that feature on board, really helped me this week, because I was like, okay, lockout, 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 lockout. Just every day I would hit anywhere from 200 to 300 bucks, and I was like, lockout, I'm done. Because I've really, really struggled for the past 18 months with over trading, thinking I had to make, 1,000 bucks a day or 2,000 bucks a day or whatever. And I realized I just don't. It's great. It's awesome if it happens, right? But the consistent wins will really add up. I mean, you take 13, 1,400 bucks basically. You might as well say 1,400 bucks, right? So 1,400 bucks in a week, times four, like that's. I'm so tired. I can't do the math in my head tonight. I do math all day long in my job. Can't do the math in my head at the moment. I'm so tired. Uh, Good Lord. So 1,400 times 4. I mean, that's $5,600 in a month. I mean, that's my salary at work. Actually it's a little more. It's more than my salary. It is more than my salary for sure. But yeah, I mean that was literally like taking it easy, just trading micros this week, and I mean the results, like, to me the results are astounding. And it hasn't been stressful. I mean, I've taken a lot of trades that may not have taken if I was doing a mini. Um, but I mean, that's okay. It's just part of it, part of the journey, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you have a great night, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I think I may trade a little bit in the morning. I won't do a stream. I like watching Alpine and um, Topstep TV, and sometimes I tune into Nutty Bar. But for the most part, like, I'll tune into Alpine stream for sure, Alpine Trader, and I'll watch his stream. I got a lot of respect for that guy. He's done some amazing things, but yeah, so I'll probably tune into his channel. I mean, it's in a month, in a week. Yeah, so just double witching, not anything significant. We got 2 weeks. In 2 weeks should be quad witching. Yeah, we should have quad witching in 2 weeks. Because you got your week, month, and quarter ending. Wow, it's crazy. We're already through the next week will be end of first quarter. Apex. So yeah, yeah. So quad witching on the 14th, 15th, whatever day that is, in March. I am so tired, guys, honestly. Like, I'm exhausted. Yeah, the 14th. So it'll be quad witching. So you got your Friday expiration, which is your daily. Then you got your weekly expiration. You got your monthly expiration for the options. And then you got your quarter end. So yeah, so quad witching on the 14th. All right, guys, I'm out. Take care. And appreciate you guys tuning in. You got 4 more days left on the Apex sale, so please remember that. Feel free to use my code. It is Blues Trades, and that'll get you 80% off still right now. But yeah, feel free to use my code there, Blues Trades, for the Apex accounts. And hope you guys take care. Appreciate you tuning in. And we'll do it again next week. So, all right. Have a good night.